What is up, guys? Today I bring to you the servant profile of the day. Francis Drake. Francis Drake. Nah, on the real though, them titties looking mighty scrumptious right now, man. She can be summoned as a rider. Her place of origin is England, and she's the first person in history to circumnavigate the world. She also took part in slave trading and found a method to raid the Spanish. Class skills: magic resistance. The rank is D class. She has the ability to cancel a single action spell, or to be more specific, spells that can be used immediately. For example, Rentosika's Gander is a spell that can be used off the cuff with no startup chant. In terms of defense, you could say that this is on par with the magic necklace. In other words, it sucks. Riding. The rank is B class. As a fleet commander, you know her ride game is above average. She can ride most things, even vehicles that didn't exist during her time. However, she can't ride certain phantasmal species. If she's in a circumstance where she's only capable of using her ships, the rank will go up to A class. Personal skills: Voyager of the Storm. The rank is A class. This skill embodies the talent necessary to sail ships. She could make it through a pool of lava if she wanted to. Alright, maybe not lava, but you get the point. She's a beast. For a short amount of time, her squad will showcase more power from their regular attacks and noble phantasms. Since the skill automatically makes her a group leader, you'll also see effects from charisma and military tactics. Pioneer of the Stars. The rank is EX. This skill is unique to heroes who became a turning point in history. Any voyage or challenge that couldn't be done before, I got news for you. It's gonna happen now. To me, this pretty much sounds like a variation of the skill that Saint Martha had, where she could actualize miracles with the powers of God. Only in Drake's case, it focuses on her feats as a commander. To add on, she can temporarily penetrate her opponent even if they claim a state of invulnerability. Golden Rule. The rank is B class. A skill that refers to the measurement of one's fortune to acquire wealth. Drake doesn't come from this wealthy background, but she has no problem making money. And by making money, I mean running up on a ship with the ski mask. Put the money in the bag. To add on, it decreases the time necessary to use her noble phantasm again. Golden Hind. One of Drake's most valuable possessions. Being of the rider class, it's only natural that she has the ability to summon a giant ship as her noble phantasm. But you know, after seeing that UFO from Semiramis, I'm not even surprised. Originally, the name of the ship was Pelican, but she changed it to pay homage to one of her supporters. This was Christopher Haddon, who had helped her fund different trips such as her circumnavigating the world. In the Fate universe, she changed it just because she didn't like it. She didn't think the name was a good representation of how the ship looked. In terms of combat, you'll see 4 artillery cannons at the bow and the stern, and then 14 more cannons on each side of the ship. Now, back in the day, ship battles mainly consisted of ships just running into each other. Either that or riding extremely close. However, this ship was different. Drake said, "I got something for y'all." She had to switch up the strategy. Instead of ramming into the boat, she would send fire ships, which literally was a ship filled with flammables. Now, of course, you don't want to get hit with a boat filled with flammables, so the other ship would have to make a detour, and when they made this detour, it pretty much left them defenseless, like Ren, in open water. Drake said, "Oh, you're making this too easy," and then she would proceed to light that ass up with her cannons. This is how she beat the Spanish Armada. If her crew was boarding the enemy ship, she'd just skip this method altogether. No point in damaging the loot if you're just gonna get on the ship anyway. If she told the ship to surrender and they refused, fuck you too then, sir. They would ignore it and start to board the ship regardless. She had nothing against them personally, but that pirate life, you know, it's just that crucial. Golden Wild Hunt. The Knight of the Golden Hind and the Storm. The rank is A+. It's an anti-army phantasm, which means it's used against an army. This allows Drake to summon a ghost fleet that was under her command before she died. It also combines the previously mentioned fire ships with the stories of her involvement in a European myth. The myth itself is called the Wild Hunt, and it comes as a manifestation of storms. But these aren't just regular storms. These storms come in the form of animals and soldiers, or in Drake's case, an entire fleet. People who have a certain group that recognize them as evil usually become associated with this myth. More than anyone else, it's been associated with Drake, therefore she's been endowed with the skill. Other potential candidates include Arturia, Odin the Norse god, and Cain the first murderer, etc. If Arturia had the phantasm, she probably would have summoned a ghost army in the same nature that Drake summons a ghost fleet. The base of the phantasm is the Golden Hind. She stands on the figurehead of her ship and attacks with 3 large floating cannons while the rest of the ships provide support. Is the ocean sold separately though? Despite the phantasm having a high rank, the power fluctuates based on how much wealth she has at the time of its activation. That about wraps it up. If you enjoyed the video, please like it up so we can get this trending. Feel free to add information as you see fit, and let me know what you guys think about it. It's your boy Saya. I'm out.